The reading of Ezekiel chapter 34 with emphasis on verse 13. The word of Adonai came to me, human being, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy, tell them the shepherds, that Adonai Elohim says this. Woe to the shepherds of Israel, who feed themselves. Shouldn't the shepherds feed the sheep? You eat the choice meat, you clothe yourselves with the wool, and you slaughter the best of the herd, but you don't feed the sheep. You don't strengthen the weak, heal the sick, bandage the broken, bring back the outcast, or seek the lost. On the contrary, you tyrannize them with crushing force. So they were scattered without a shepherd, and became food for every wild animal. They were scattered. My sheep wandered around aimlessly on every mountain and hill. Yes, my sheep were scattered all over the land with no one to search for them or look after them. Therefore, shepherds, hear the word of Adonai. As I live, Adonai Elohim swears, because my sheep have become prey, my sheep have become food for every wild animal, since there was no shepherd, since my shepherds didn't look for my sheep, and instead my shepherds fed themselves, but not my sheep. Therefore, shepherds, hear the word of Adonai. Adonai Elohim says, I am against the shepherds. I demand that they hand my sheep back to me. I will not allow them to feed the sheep, and they won't feed themselves either. I will rescue my sheep from their mouths. They will be food for them no longer. For there is what Adonai Elohim says, I am taking over. I will search for my sheep and look after them myself, just as a shepherd looks after his flock when he finds himself among his scattered sheep. So I will look after my sheep. I will rescue them from all the places where they were scattered when it was cloudy and dark. This is verse 13. I will bring them back from those people, gather them from those countries, and return them to their land. Then I will let them feed on the mountains of Israel, by the streams in all the livable place of the land. Verse 13 again. I will bring them back from those peoples, gather them from those countries, and return them to their land. Then I will let them feed on the mountains of Israel, by the stream, and in all the livable places of the land. I will have them feed in good pastures. Their grazing ground will be on the high mountains of Israel. They will rest in good grazing grounds and feed in rich pastures on Israel's mountains. Yes, I will pasture my sheep, and I will let them rest, says Adonai Elohim. I will seek the lost, bring back the outcast, bandage the broken, and strengthen the sick. But the fat and the strong I will destroy. I will feed them with judgment. As for you, my flock, Adonai Elohim says this, I will judge between sheep and other sheep, between rams and billy goats. Wasn't it enough for you to feed on the best pasture and drink from the clearest water? Did you have to trample the rest of the pasture and foul the remaining water with your feet? So now, my sheep, eat what you have trampled with your feet and drink water fouled by your feet. Therefore, here is what Adonai Elohim says to them. I will judge between the fat sheep and the thin sheep, because you push them with your flanks and shoulders, and butt all the weak ones with your horns, till you scatter them in every direction. Therefore I will save my flock. They will no longer be prey, and I will judge between sheep and other sheep.